Welcome to Yoga with Toms. Welcome. My name is Toms, and today I'm your yoga coach from Latvia, sending greetings from here, Canary Islands. Today's class, we're going to help you to raise your energy through grounding yourself. This is grounding class. We're going to do it in a way that we try to balance things out. We try to find a healthy balance between activating yourself and making yourself passively release the tension or passively receive energy. So active and passive balance. As well, we're trying to ground ourselves, have healthy root system to be able to make energy circulate within your body in a healthy fashion. So you can release your waste energies, anything you don't want to keep that's not serving you anymore, as well as receiving fresh new dose of energy and excitement into your body. Instead of having overwhelm, we have excitement. And of course, we're trying to ground and anchor ourselves into the present moment using awareness of our surroundings and, of course, the most efficient tool of all, the breath. And with this said, let's find our way onto our mat and let's start the practice. So let's start from standing position from the mountain pose, keeping your feet hip width apart, standing knees slightly bent, and we will open up the class and chanting mantra Om. But almost forgot. Before we do that, let's set the intention for the class. And could be any of those things I just mentioned for you as well as me. And of course, one thing you feel grateful for. And today I feel grateful for of having a daily reminder what I'm exactly doing and how I'm gonna achieve it today. This excitement of having opportunity to be creative in my ways of raising mine and your energy. And with this one thing we already are grateful for, let's start the class and chanting mantra Om with gratitude. And for those of you who join me for the first time, mantra Om consists of three sounds: A, O, and M. Sounds great? Okay, let's set the timer on so we know where we are within the time limits of our class. And let's start. With inhalation, bringing hands up to the sky. Exhaling, bring them down in front of your chest. Feel free to close your eyes. So concentrate on your deep inhalation, preparing for listening or chanting with me. Bring yourself into the present moment, observing your breath, expressing gratitude. Release your hands, open up your eyes, bend your knees. Let's start with a bit of a Qigong practice. Bringing your arms up in front of you, imagining there's a huge ball in front of you, and you're hugging this ball. Your palms facing towards yourself, your knees are slightly bent, your chest is slightly closed, shoulders relaxed, and your spine is straight. Your pelvis is pointing downwards, sinking deep into the ground, and crown of your head is pointing upwards. And this exercise works best if you have a wall behind you. So you lean your back onto the wall. From here on, you can close your eyes and just observe yourself. As I said, knees slightly bent. So you're opening up the channels in your body to let your energy flow through effortlessly. Close your eyes and take deep inhalation into your belly, into your chest. Exhale, release. Exhale fully. Deep inhalation first into the belly, second to the chest. First feel the belly, then the chest. Feel the ball expanding, your arms in between you. Exhale, relax. Keep your posture. Deep inhale here. Observe your center of the gravity. Are you leaning towards forward or are you leaning backwards? You can do a couple gentle leaning forward and backwards, continuing deep inhalations, exhalations on your own, and finding your perfect center where don't feel too much pressure on your toes or your heels, and your weight is distributed slightly towards the middle of your feet. Exhale out. Release your hands, bend your knees, and find yourself into the squat. Let's continue deep breathing here. Deep inhalation. Exhale out. Feel free to move from side to side. And again, feel your weight distributed equally between your legs unless you're moving to the side. And then notice how weight moves and shifts from side to side. From here, you can stay here in the middle, enjoying straightening the spine, opening up the chest, enjoying the squat. Or you could also go with your arms on your knees and make a twist, bringing your right knee onto the ground, twisting, looking back. Exhale here. Inhalation to the middle. Exhaling, left knee onto the ground, switch open. Inhalation to the middle. Exhale, twist. Remember, this is more to the ground yourself to the present moment. No need to rush. Inhalation to the middle. Exhalation to the side. Inhale. Exhale. Try to relax and synchronize your movements with your breath. Inhale to the middle. Exhale to the sides. And remember, you don't have to synchronize your breath with mine. If it happens, very nice. If not, don't worry about that one. And let's go for a twist. Let's bring our right hand around your right leg, your right shoulder inside from your right knee. You can stay here, or if you want, you can open up the chest, lift up your left arm up to the sky. Option 2, stay here. Option 3, have a bind behind the back. And stay here for 3, 2, and 1. Inhalation, lift up your left arm up to the sky, reaching up, opening up chest. Exhaling, going back into the middle, into the squat. Feeling ground yourself into the presence and into the ground, making sure you have strong and healthy roots. With inhalation, you can stay here, opening chest to your right side or lifting up your right hand up to the sky. Option 2, stay here. Option 3, have a bind behind the back. You can use a belt to have a connection with your right hand and left hand behind the back. Hold it for 3, 2, observe your breath, and 1. Inhaling, lift up your right hand up to the sky. Reach up like there's something you desire up there. Exhaling, back to the middle, into a squat. And exhaling, bring your butt on the ground and lift up yourself into the balancing squat, grabbing your toes. And option 1, stay here. Option 2, open up your legs to the sides. Your legs might be still stiff like mine are in the morning, so don't worry if you're not able to straighten them out. Just try to enjoy and notice how you're balancing on your sitting bones. Opening the chest, straightening the spine, and hold it for 3, 2, and 1. Gently bring your legs together. You can keep them with your arms, or you can release your arms and transition into the Navasana. We're not holding yet regular 3 breaths of Navasana. We're just transitioning and feeling how are we connecting with our body. Exhaling, lower yourself into the lower boat pose. Your lower back touching the ground, flat. Arms can be pushing forwards, legs straight, or arms can be above the head. And hold it for 3, 2, and 1. Exhaling. Find yourself laying down on your mat. Lift your legs up and open up into the happy baby pose. Feel your weight and notice where are you touching the ground at the present moment. Is it just your spine? Are your pelvis bones touching the ground? Shoulders? Are you leaning side to side? Try to observe these things as you're grabbing edges of the feet and bringing your knees closer to your armpits. Happy baby pose. And observe your breath for 3, 2, and 1. Bring your feet together into the butterfly. Grab the edges of the feet. Bring your lower back and pelvis onto the ground. Open up the hips. Your neck can be on the ground and hold it for 3, 2, and 1. Exhalation. Open up your legs up to the sides. Straighten them out as much as you can. You can help with your arms, opening up your legs for 3. You can shake them, slide them like a butterfly with open wings. 2, and 1. Inhalation, reach your hands up to the sky and bring them together above your head into the form of the pistol. Exhalation, bring your hands down over your chest, between your legs, and lift up and hold it for 3, 2, and 1. Exhalation, lower your hands down to the ground, bend your knees, opening up into the butterfly down to the ground. And let's lift our pelvis up and going through the flow through the Setu Mandasana version. With inhalation, lift your pelvis, lift your arms up, open up the chest. Exhaling, lower yourself down and arms as well. Let's move. Inhalation, up and open. Exhale, down and close. Relax. And open your chest. Exhalation, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Feel your connection with the ground. See where you're pushing against the ground. Is it your shoulders? Is it your neck? Is it your arms and legs? And continue. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Well done. And with inhalation, slide your right hand towards your right side as much as you can. Side bend. Exhale, down. Inhale, left hand, slide. Exhale, down. Well done. And with inhalation, bring your arms in form of pistol. Lift up. The arms reaching between your legs. Still in a butterfly. Hold it for 3. Reaching up and forward. 2. And 1. Gently find your way into Navasana. This time we're holding it for 5. Feel free to move your legs to any movement or just have your legs straight out. 3, 2, feel yourself centered, balanced onto your sitting bones. And 1, exhaling, cross your legs, arms and round. And inhalation, lift your butt off the ground. Hold it for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhaling, lower your butt and go for second round of Navasana. Hold it for 5. Feel free to have it static or do any movements here with your legs. 4, like lifting and lowering, making scissors. 3, 2, use your hands for support if necessary. And 1, cross your legs, arms around, exhaling. And inhalation, lift your butt off the ground and hold it for 5, 4, observe your breath and make a small breathing test, no, talking test. Notice if you're able to talk normally. 3, 2, and 1. Exhalation, lower your sitting bones down and ground, lift your legs into the final round of Navasana. And hold it for 5. Enjoy, smile during this practice. 4, 3, 2, activate your abs, and 1. Exhaling, cross your legs, arms around. And inhalation, lift your butt off the ground. Optionally, straighten your legs into the L sit. And hold it for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower your butt down and ground. And let's move into the cat and cow. Leaning into, bring your knees underneath your hips. And with next inhalation, open up your chest, chin up, pelvis up. Exhaling, cow. Angry cat. Dig your toes, dig your fingers into the ground. Squeeze. Inhaling, open. Open up the chest. Feel the squeeze into your abs. Exhaling, close. Shoulders up, pelvis forward, chin to the chest. Inhaling, open. Exhaling, close. Inhaling, open. Exhaling, close. Inhalation, open up. Tuck your toes, lift your knees off the ground. Open up the chest like in a cow pose. And hold it for 3, 2, and 1. Exhalation, move back into the downward facing dog. Walk your dog for 3. Straighten your arms, shoulders, chest towards your knees. Relax your neck. 2, and 1. Well done. Bend your knees and find yourself into the child's pose. Arms sliding forward, your butt lowering down to the ground. And relax. Observe your breath and enjoy. And remind yourself intentions of the class. You can stay here as long as you want. And with your own time, find your way into the easy seated position. Whatever feels comfortable for you today, with your chest open, spine straight, eyes closed, relax. Observe your body, any sensations inside or outside of the body. Just notice what you can observe from your bodily senses combined. How do you feel after the practice? Ask and receive. Ask and listen for the answer. Observe. And let's switch our focus towards our mind. What kind of thoughts you feel and notice traveling through your mind? Notice what feels engaging and what feels like, not interesting. Just notice these things. No need to engage, reject, or accept. The moment we're practicing just observation, which is the most difficult part. We always want to rush in, help people out, however we can, make ourselves shine, make ourselves important. And also same attitudes we can observe into our mind. When a thought comes in, we want to help it, nurture it, raise it. We adopt it, essentially, if we find it useful and beautiful. the moment, all we have to do is just to observe. And well done. So let's continue on towards our heart, the most important part, noticing how we're feeling after the class. Do we feel more energy, more joy, more gratitude? And if not, did we do anything to cultivate these practices, how to cultivate these feelings so there's more of them during the practice? Did we try to really smile as much as we can during the practice? And we can congratulate ourselves if we did. Otherwise, just observe and notice the patterns inside of your body. And let's close up the class and chanting mantra Om with gratitude. Inhalation, bring your hands up to the sky, reach up. Exhaling, bring them down in front of your chest. Pray position. Take a deep inhale in. Feel free to start rubbing your hands against each other. Start feel energy between your hands, raising your energy. And then separate your palms and cover your eyes with your hands. Feel the darkness covering your eyes. Notice the energy pulsating into your eyes, into your face from your hands. And exhaling, open up your eyes behind your hands. And gently start moving your hands away from your face, focusing your gaze onto your hands, noticing the magic of your fingertips, your fingerprints, and noticing all these beautiful patterns into your hands. Bring them down in front of your chest, pray position. Namaste. Feel after the class. Did you succeed to raise your energy with this practice? Let me know, and don't be shy if indeed your energy even went down. Maybe we can contact you privately, sort out how to raise your energy. As usual, feel free to check the link in the description, contact me if any questions, leave a comment if that's the fastest way how to contact me, and as usual, drop that like button, share it with one friend, and enjoy having a magic